Hello everybody, and welcome back to Calmsden. It's October, the end of October. We are coming up to the winter time. It's round the corner. Figuratively, what's round the corner is the contract. We've got a bit of mowing to do, which will cover the cost of leasing this mower. Oh, it's tiny. This won't take very long at all, will it? Unless that's the entrance. There's got to be enough there, isn't it? Gotta be. I've also spoken to the farmer tell you what, I'm going to attempt a bit of in-cab work for a change. I've spoken to the farmer that owns the yard. We've agreed on a price, which is actually a lot less than I was expecting. And that is a lot shorter than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, a lot less than I thought. Bit of a bargain, really. But it's a bit of a deal. We're cultivating their field from. So not only are we getting a yard, but we'll be getting most of the money back for doing the work from. Which is good because we can sort of look at putting a cement production in for the stones, and then make some product off the cement. Gotta be just like that, surely. Ooh, bit bouncy. That's a wee bit bouncy. So yeah, spoke to solicitor, deal's done. Obviously proved the money straight up. That's all in place. There is the formalities, but they've said if we wanted, they're not using it. They'll give us the keys and we can get on with moving stuff into it. So, plan for the episode is get this done. I'm then going to drop this off, pick up a tedder. I'll get the windrow as well while I'm over there at the shop, because we're going to make some hay for when we get sheep or goats on our area, and we can move all the trailers and stuff, then start moving some stuff into there if we get time. And in between that, I said we'd do the cultivating, which is oh, it's just there. It's that field over there. Oh well, it might make sense to do the cultivating while we're up here, then, and then head back. Yeah, it might do actually. Cultivate up. Should I room to just do the turns now? Yeah, we'll do the cultivating. That's going to offset that. And then we'll get to have a look and see what's actually in those sheds as well. Because we've got quite a bit of equipment. I'm wondering actually whether we could put a silage pit in there potentially. Yeah, I think that could work actually. I should be able to crack the old cruise control in now and get this. Oh, maybe not actually. At the top's going to be a bit of a wee issue. Let's possibly throw the drone up and have a look how big that field is. Let's check it on the... Ooh, that's big. 57 acres. £1.4 million. That goes right to the end. Oh my god. I think we're going to have a bit of a problem with that. I don't think we'll get to the end of that field. Well, with regards I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode or not. With regards the periphery, the zero. And what we'll do is, if we've got points where there's not much work on, that's council land. So what we'll do is basically say, the council's been in touch, said can we mow this grass, and they're happy for us to take it, sort of thing. Or cut down the dead wood in this bit of wood, tidy up this, if we'd find ourselves needing some work to do. I don't think particularly we will, although I'd like to keep it nice and varied at the same time. I'm going to be doing yet another cultivating contract, but they're the jobs that are coming in, you know. Yes, there's root harvesting, which I'm not ruling out as doing in November if it's available. I don't want to, but bumping on here is mental. Once you've cut some really hard grass. So yeah, that's the offset of that. We won't get paid for it, but we'll be able to keep said produce off it. Little nicker there. I wonder actually if there's any tedding. I'm only going to get a small tedder because it's only for our smallest tedder, smallest windrower. But time's a ticking. Let's pop some music on to get all of this finished up, shall we? I mean, the majority of the cultivating anyway. I will put it on speeded up with some music just because you'll be able to see if my prediction of us running out of space on the map is correct. In fact, may as well just keep on for a moment, aren't we? For a minute or two. This is literally about finished. It is strange for me that the mowing has now been, the grass fields are now not mow ted and bale or mow and bale and wrap. They're all split into individual jobs. Because to be fair, that's where you could make plenty of money on 22 with those contracts. Silage contracts were a belter. There we go. Here we go. Job done. Get that. Big old gap in the middle for them. That's strange as well. I don't understand why you can't just finish the contract. Ooh, that might be tight. I don't know how the AI helper worker got that in there for me. What have we got? Is that in or out? That's in. I'll leave that like that. John Deere. Nice. A nice 7R. Steering assist, what do you reckon? 8.4 metre on the cultivator. No field detected. Okay. I mean, does it need cultivating? It looks lovely. Is this the right field? I guess I'm about to find out. There we go. Yeah, pretty much straight up and downs for us. Not sure this will... That's going to ruin it. Looks like a lovely seed bed. 57 acres. This is a big one. What time are we at? 10:30. We're doing okay. Thinking we'll have a couple of hours maybe in the evening to move stuff over before it gets too dark. Although it is October, it will get dark earlier. That could be an issue for us. Our grass has been mowed and given time to dry one side, so we'll ted it over, give it a bit of time to dry over that side. I can't see. Look, is that the end of the field down there? This is going to be quite a big one, I think. What's that building there? What is this? Somebody there. Oh, it's the animal dealer. That's where our chickens came from then. They delivered them. That's going to be quite handy going forward. And something else. Maybe 3 things going on there. %2 done. This road will become a dead end, won't it? As in, there should be a sign saying "Thou shalt not pass." Maybe because of the way up, because there's a bit of a field there, isn't there? It's quite a nice field. If one wanted to build a farm, yeah, that's quite nice. We are going to get all the way to the end. I am going to attempt my loops around. That's how I'm going to go with it on this. Right, let's get some music on the go. Running out of time. Oh my days, this has taken so much longer than I expected to. I've got to go and get another beer. Oh, that's better. It is, I mean, it is, what was it, 56 acres or something. That's a big old account. That's one hell of a field. Nearly £1.5 million worth of field. You get a bit of soybean off that, wouldn't you? I mean, you get a good return on some root crops, but who the hell would want to harvest a field of this size one row at a time? I'm going to do that top end, I think. Follow this round and then come back on myself. So it's taken 5 hours in game, well over an hour. IRL, put me dentures back in, but it's a good payer, and because we're doing this, we're getting a bit of a discount on we're getting a deal on the yard that we're buying off them. So it's a fair deal. Don't know if I'm going to have time to move stuff though, because I want to get the field tedded. I suppose might have to readjust what's going to happen. What time's it going to get dark? Definitely by 6, I reckon. Let's lift this. A little bit of tyre track's not going to hurt too much because it's just being cultivated, I'd have thought, just for winter time. That's nice. That's not in game. Oh, it's quite good that Oxy's put buildings off the map so you can see other farms in the distance. Nice touch, I like it. 95%, I think. Bit tight on this. I want it daylight for us to go and have a look round the new unit, the yard. I also need to get the grass tedded, and at least tedded, possibly windrowed, and then that's why I wanted to check at the yard to see what there is. You know it's a big field when it's used half a tank of fuel off a big tractor. I'm not going to double back on that. I'm going to risk not doing that bit. I wonder... Well, if we have to go into November, we have to go into November for moving stuff, don't we? that's just the way it is. Although I could do a full episode of moving into the new area. But if we need to bale up the hay, we're going to have to bale up the hay anyway, aren't we? It's going to be hay. I could potentially just ditch it in a shed. Having said that, is there going to be 26,000 litres of it? I think our forage trailer is 26,000 litres. What's that the equivalent of small bale size? You're looking at 3,500 litres. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be like 8 to 9 bales, is it? 10, 12,000 litres maybe off that little patch. I thought I'd be finished at this point, I'm not gonna lie. It's because I've got the patch here, haven't I? Completely forgot about that. Well, I'm going to get the job done. They're still paying us for it, so actually there's a little strip that right hand side that we didn't do. There's a little strip further on past where we are. So there's still quite a bit that's not going to get done when the contract does finish. I'm just a little bit concerned, as it is gonna be 4 o'clock when we've finished, and we've still got to get to the store to pick up a windrower and a header. That's what you need. It's header. I forgot one. $98. 98%. I'm going rogue. I'm going to go take that bit out. Just don't care, do I? Absolute terror. Absolute terror. Good thing though, whilst doing that, I've managed to clear 2,500 emails out of my email inboxes just by driving up and down and tapping the delete button periodically. So that's like about 2 months worth of junk that doesn't go into the junk. Okay, what are we on? 98. I don't want to leave time marks, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Interesting. How's it gone out there? Right, you know, I'm just going to have to skip to... Yeah, I'm going to have to skip to... getting to the store, ordering. Let's get the orders in. 100 grand to level your chaff and silage. If you're doing big stock though, big old beef stock, can't that have any other bits with it? Sure that had other bits that you could add to it. Yes, Tedder, smallest one, lease 300. And windrower, smallest one. That'll do it. Hey, that two 4.7 metre jobbies, 4.4 and a 4.7. I wonder. Could we do both? I don't think it's a front tedder though, is it? I'll put that there because I'm assuming their work is going to be coming in from that angle. Oh, he's done it first time. I'm loving a bit of deformation. Right, we are to the store. Get me bee cones on. Wait a minute. There's rain or hail on the way. Oh, you're kidding me. Interesting field. What time's that gonna be? If I remember, I'll check when we get to the store. Right, foot down. Give it guns. Oh, I need to save it as well. I forgot to save. We'll save and collect when we get to the store. I was going to put the cement factory in, but I've just thought if I do that and fill it full of stones, then Oxy drops an update. I think he's already put the update through. So if an update comes in, we'll lose everything in that, won't we? Might be best just to keep hold of the stones for now. Find somewhere to dump them. It's turned into a long day. The episode started at 9 AM. Windy on the back. Alright. Tedder on the front. Maybe it is a front tedder actually. It's got the warning signals on there. We could certainly give it a go, couldn't we? Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, why not? It's got the warning things on the front, which makes me think although this rig together could be a bit too big for that little field. And if it is, I'll just have to switch. Oh mate, slow down so I can get into it. Nice. Nice and smooth. Nice chap he is. Not too bothered about all the stuff that I've got queued up over here. I mean, technically now we're sort of the only ones that need this area. Oh, I was going to check save, definitely save. $46,000. Oh yeah, that's come with the periphery, doesn't it? I guess we just don't use the sawmill. What was I going to check? Weather. Oh, it's just a shower, nothing to worry about. Just need to make sure got it lifted or bailed. Okay, that's how that's working then. Drop that. Drop that. So we have got to go round. That's fine. That's not a problem, is it really? I don't know if I can push you for having two speeded up sections in one episode. What time are we on? Might have to. I'm going to be out of time. Actually, hold on. 6 o'clock-ish for the rain, or even though it's not very accurate. I could just chuck it in the forage pickup, couldn't I, for now? Yeah, of course I could. I'm going to apologise, but I'm going to give you a bit more music, and I'm going to do this speeded up. It's very rare I do more than one of these in an episode though, so I'm sure you can forgive me. Don't put that tree there. That's better. I can see. It started raining early, but we managed to get this flicked over, and I'm having a bloody nightmare getting to the edges. Oops, a daisy. Reverse up and get that. I think I'm going to have a bit of a problem here, and I'm not going to get to all of it. No. Might have to get my bucket out and scoop it out from the edges. I don't have to, but I think this is meadow grass, so I don't think we can do any rolling or anything on it. Which is a shame, but I think we're probably out of time. Plus there's no point going to look at the thing now because it's dark. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the bucket out because it's going to annoy me that there's going to be a patch underneath that tree. So what we'll do next episode, we'll go straight into looking around the new yard. There's not that much tree there. We're going straight into looking at the new yard, I think, and make a plan for moving stuff over there. It'll be November, so the all paperwork and that should have been sorted by then. 76%. Oh, Christ. I didn't think there was going to be that much, but I stand corrected. I'm going to be a bit sneaky with this as well. I'm going to chuck it under that shed next door for the night. I don't know whose it is, but because I've not seen anybody, I don't think they'll mind for... I don't think they'll mind us doing it just overnight. But it's that point of the episode where I shall... Oh, I could have put silage additive in this. It's that point of the episode where I should say, I do hope you enjoyed it. Hold on a minute, let me have a swigger. Let me whistle. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. That's even worse. 1, 2. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions going forward in the series, then do feel free to pop them in the comments section wherever they appear on your screen. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. I get the bucket. Oh, hay's still going to get wet in it. I probably should. It's not that wet at the minute, so let's go and let's get his bloody gate open and if they come and have a go, we'll buy them a pint. Bye bye for now.